What's up, ballers? It's Bobby Buckets back with another episode of NBA Live Mobile. Today, I'm just going to be talking about some of the rumors that have been going around that NBA Live Mobile is going to go through a complete reset whenever they do the worldwide launch. So I actually have 7 reasons as to why it will not reset. The first of those is just simply the definition of a soft launch. A soft launch is not a beta, it's an actual launch. So the game has officially launched, even though it's not available to the entire world. In a beta, the game would be completely reset because those are people that are testing out the game. But because it is an actual launch, EA will not reset the game. That's the definition of a launch. It's official. They're not testing it anymore. They did soft launch it so that it wouldn't be available to everyone, so that some people could still experience bugs. But it is officially out. People can access it. You don't have to do something special other than have a Canadian iTunes account. The second reason that EA will not reset the game is that their main goal in creating games is to make money. If they reset the game, they have to refund all the money that people have spent on the game. They're going to lose hundreds, if not thousands of customers if they would reset the game, which they wouldn't. And it just simply wouldn't make any sense, because the third point is EA really doesn't care if it's fair to everybody else in the world. Their only goal is to make money. And so by having other players that are way ahead of players that are just starting, they actually benefit from that because it incentivizes them to buy more so that they can catch up faster. So by having people who are ahead of everybody else, they will actually make more money, which benefits them more than it would the players that play the game. The fourth reason is simply because no other soft launch has ever reset the game, because that's not what soft launches do. I played Clash Royale for a good while. It's Supercell's game, the people that made Clash of Clans. Played that for a while in soft launch. They didn't reset it. Madden Mobile didn't reset. Even though it had a shorter soft launch period than NBA Live Mobile has, they didn't reset the game. I'd really never heard of any soft launch that has reset the game, just because there's really no purpose to it. And that's another reason why EA wouldn't reset the game. Fifth reason why EA wouldn't reset the game is you're basically saying, people in Canada, you don't matter. And by taking away everything that they've earned in the past few months, you're basically saying, Canada, everybody that lives there is basically our test monkeys. We just used you. We were only launching the game for you so that you could put all this work into it, and we just benefit from it because we get bug reports, we get whatever it is that they want to get out of it, whether it's improving the game or getting feedback on the game or whatever. And so then the sixth reason is it's really just not worth the effort for EA, because they have to refund the money if they were to reset the game. And so if they didn't, they would have just lawsuits all over the place because they basically stolen people's money. It would take a lot of effort just to reset the game. They'd have to delete all the information they have on their servers and whatnot. And it's really just not the effort for them. And then the seventh reason is people might think that it's somehow unfair for other players to start the game before others, but you really don't gain anything other than possibly an advantage in head-to-head matchups, because there is a ranking system in the game for head-to-head players, but from what I've seen, there aren't a whole lot of players that care a ton about the head-to-head. Most players care a lot more about getting better cards, getting the best lineup they can. So head-to-head might matter a little bit more whenever leagues come into play and that sort of thing. But as for right now, having more time to play the game doesn't really give you a huge advantage over other players. Other than that, you can get more head-to-head. You can probably get Russell Westbrook faster, and you'll probably have a better lineup. But because of the way the events are done right now, the players will just have just as much opportunity to get players like LeBron and players like Steph, simply because not that it doesn't take a lot of time to get those award winners or get those supremacy collectibles, but it would take them just as much time as it took us. So it really doesn't give us that much of an advantage over all the other players. So that's just my thoughts on why EA will not soft launch or will not reset the game whenever they launch worldwide. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Let me know what you guys are thinking about it, and I will see you guys next time.